Hello guys, this is Avcoor, and as always, when I do these banner videos, I like to do them separate because I like to talk about the character more in depth. So we're going to start with Cloud, and I must say that no matter how you look at it, you should wait. I'm going to say that on the next video. You should wait because in my mind, September 7th means we're going to get a limit break banner, and limit break weapons are so powerful as you're going to see in the Hanaja Hill Clear, that skipping this is not such a bad thing. I'm just worried that they'll find a way to punish us from not having these weapons. But let's get into Cloud and why Cloud is so unique. I think, in my opinion, Cloud is really pretty much the winner, hands down the winner of this banner. He is the character that, in my mind, you should pull. First of all, this armor is like pretty. Yeah, it's pretty good, man. It's like Monster Hunter. You played Monster Hunter. If you played Monster Hunter, you realize they took a lot from the game to make this. I don't like the shoes, and that's my only complaint. So let's get into Galvanist armor. So this thing is so beautiful for two reasons. First of all, you get physical ability mastery, which basically is when your attack stance command gog is max, you get 15% physical ability damage. That's really great. So it's a generic buff for all of his weapons. So if you had the resources, if you're well, this is the perfect skin to go for, as you can actually combine his weapons and get the most out of them because most of Cloud's weapons are physical damage based. And to add insult to injury, they give this dude 10 points of physical attack, which is absolutely cracked. And you're gonna see once you combine this with his weapon, absolutely bananas. Because the thing that the devs are learning is that there are ways now to combine your sub weapons in order to get the physical attack. But 5 attack was not enough to take you over the hump. But with 10 points of physical attack, you get over the hump and you are able to manipulate your sub weapons and your R abilities to greater effect. So the devs are constantly improving, and I like the fact that you can see that. So Galvanist Sword is a sign that the devs are learning about this game. Like, the power creep in this game is weird for the simple fact that the devs will come up with this great idea, or they'll come to this realization, and it may not be on the pattern that you wanted it to be, and whoever that character is absolutely benefits from that realization of the devs. Cloud is one of those characters, along with Sephiroth and Tifa, who just happened to be the character on the banner when the dev decided to experiment, and this weapon is a sign of that. So at 120, you're getting 40 points of HP and 12 points of boost physical ability potency. So as a sub weapon, you can already tell that it's pretty solid. 40 points actually jumps you into the level 5 bin. And this is a weapon that you would want to take to level 120 because I doubt, unless you're well, that you're actually going to get this weapon to OB10. So the next best step is to take it to level 120, and you're rewarded really well for that at a one-off. So yeah, this is one of those level 120 weapons. And at a one-off, you deal 530 physical non-elemental damage. Pretty solid. Also, you decrease physical defense, but it doesn't go to high at just a one-off. But when your HP is above 50%, your physical attack is increased by 2 stacks. So this is one of those times where the devs had a galaxy brain moment. Not only are you dropping the physical defense of your enemy, but you're also raising your attack. This weapon to me is a second-hand weapon, as any weapon that gives you boost HP automatically is a good candidate for a secondhand weapon. So it's already in the right place. The design is perfect. You're getting 288 points of physical attack, and the magic attack is irrelevant, but the heal is solid. So this is where things get kind of crazy. So if you are able to OB6 this weapon, you're getting 54 points of boost HP and 27 points of physical ability. So at 54 points, you're actually hitting the 6 band, which is absolutely insane. Which is absolutely insane. So if you wanted to main hand this weapon, it wouldn't be a bad idea. That's why this weapon gets kind of crazy, because remember he actually has 10 points of physical attack on his costume. So it doesn't hurt you to main hand this weapon. So in one vein, you don't want to main hand this weapon, but if you get it to OB6 and beyond, it's okay for you to main hand this weapon, which is absolutely cracked. The combination of his costume and weapon really put this dude over the top. So I think this is a really strong bait banner. 633 points of physical attack is absolutely cracked, especially for OB6. And the heal is 199, so you know this is like a limited weapon. They can get away with stats like that. 740 points of physical non-elemental damage with a crit rate of 10%. So of course, this is what sucks to me is you can only get mid on physical defense decrease right here. That that's upsetting to me. I think since this is a limited weapon, and if you want whales to go for this weapon, you should have let them have it at high because you're spending money at that point. So when your HP is over 50% or more, your physical attack is increased, and you go to high automatically. I think that's fair, but I think you should at least get like max on the defense break. It's only fair. So you're hitting 691 at OB10. It could have been a little higher, but I don't think they're ready to break the 700 threshold. That's fine. 211 heal. That's a little over the top, I think, right there. But this is something that's upsetting to me. You're getting you're almost shy of OB8. I think they could have pushed it to 65. I think that's okay. That would have made it an incredible main hand weapon if they would have let it hit 65 points. So you're just 3 points away though. So any sub weapon will get you there. You can even use Buster Sword and you'll get there. So that's something to think about as a main hand weapon, that you could use Buster Sword to actually hit level 8 on your weapon, which is really cool. And boost physical ability potency at 39 is you're one sub weapon away from level 7, which is really freaking cool. And when you combine with his costume, his physical damage is getting ridiculous. So you're doing 850% physical non-elemental damage, which is a really high multiplier. And once again, you're still at mid. I don't like that. But your physical attack is increased to high, which is really good. But I really think they could have done better with this one. They could have took it to high, because this is a bait banner. We know that in September, limit break weapons are coming. So why would you do this? You should really make it more tempting. But I guess it's fair. So these things are really good. This is why I really argue that you can manhand this weapon, because you're getting physical attack boost. You love to see that, especially on a weapon like this that has multipliers like that, and with his costume, you love to see that. You even love to see this more. The fact that he can actually opt to use fire attack, you love to see that, and he has a circle sigil boost. So the support material is perfect. The support material is absolutely perfect. He's the clear winner by a long shot. By a long shot, this dude's the clear winner of the banner. They really they really had like this like moment of realization in weapon construction with this weapon. So the devs are getting better. But my final take on this, seriously, I think you should wait, because in order to properly level up limit break weapons, you actually want to get it to OB6, and that's going to take twice as many crystals as I have now. So I'm not even gonna like summon on this banner because it's an incredible banner, but I'm not gonna summon on it because we have the limit break banner. So what can you do? If you're a whale, I think you should summon on this banner because you'll never find a costume and weapon combination like this in a long time. It's really exceptional what they did with Cloud's weapon. But if you're just starting the game, if you're just starting the game, yeah, you should go for this. You should go for this costume and weapon because the thing about this costume is it works with every physical weapon set that Cloud has. Physical ability mastery works with every physical weapon set that Cloud has, and once you start playing Cloud, you realize that he's just a physical based attacker. He really doesn't use magic. So if you just started you starting to get crystals, you pack away 30,000 crystals, you should definitely, without a doubt, go for Galvanist Sword. Now, if you're a dolphin or if you're a of a person that is on a free to play account and you have some more time into it, I think you should skip this banner. And that's my opinion. Let me know what your thoughts are if you're going to go for this weapon. I think it's really good. If you want to, tell me why this weapon isn't good. I'm open to any opinion that comes my way. But, anyways, you guys have a great one. Have fun. Like, share, subscribe. Laters.